How are you, my friends? This is Calculus 1 Solved Questions. In this video, we will use chain rule to find some derivatives. And this is part 1, so you can expect part 2 and maybe more. Question number 1, find the derivative of this function g of x, the square root of 2 minus 3 tan of 5x, all cubed inside the radical. You can try it if you like. This is to remind you of the chain rule. Chain rule, we have 3 forms. This is the derivative of a composition of 2 functions. We can have the derivative of f of g, f prime of g times g prime of x. Or if u is g of x, we will write and y is f of u, remember. So this is dy over dx will be dy over du times du over dx. This is form number 2, or we can write the derivative of f of u will be f prime of u times du over dx. Now let's rewrite the function g of x as 2 minus 3 tan 5x all to the power 3 over 2. So we can use the general power rule. So we bring the power here down 3 over 2. Same function inside, 2 minus 3 tan of 5x all to the power 3 over 2 minus 1 times the derivative of the inside, the derivative of this 2 minus 3 tan of 5x. This is the chain rule here. So this one we can write it down. This is 3 over 2 minus 1 is half. Now let's find the derivative of this. Derivative of 2 is 0. Minus 3 is a constant here. Tan of 5x, the derivative will be secant squared of 5x times the derivative of the inside 5x, which is 5. So 5 we multiply by 3. And there's a minus here. Then we multiply by this 3. So we get minus 45 over 2. This power half, we make it square root of 2 minus 3 tan of 5x times secant squared of 5x, which is coming from the derivative of tan of 5x. Now, question number 2 has 3 parts. Find the derivative of each function, f of x, m of x, t of x. And they are close. Similar, cosine cubed of 10x, 5 cosine of x cubed, 30 cosine of 3x. Now be careful how to handle the derivative here. You can try it if you like. Let's look at part A. Cosine cubed, see how do we read this? The power is in the cosine. Cosine cubed of 10x. So not the angle here. The cube is not on the angle. So we can write this as cosine of 10x all cubed. You see, because the cube on the cosine. So we can use the general power rule. Bring 3 down. Cosine of 10x to the power 3 minus 2 times the derivative of the inside, cosine of 10x. Then chain rule. So this will be 3 cosine of 10x all squared. The derivative of cosine 10x will be minus sine, this is u, 10x is u, minus sine of u times the derivative of the 10x, which is like u, so the derivative will be 10. So 10 and 3 and minus, it will be minus 30, this is f prime, cosine squared, see I can write the squared here on the cosine, cosine squared of 10x times sine of 10x, this is f prime. Now let's see, we need m prime here. See the power here on the angle, 5 cosine x cubed. So we can use the chain rule here. 5 is a constant, cosine of x cubed, the derivative will be minus sine x cubed, times the derivative of the inside, this is like u, x cubed prime. So it will be 5 minus sine x cubed, the derivative of x cubed will be only 3x squared. So m prime will be minus 15x squared times sine of x cubed. Now in question 2c, we have the function t of x, 30 cosine of 3x. This is the normal differentiation. There is no power in the cosine, no power on the angle. Just use chain rule. 30 is a constant, so we leave it. Cosine of, this is like 3x is like u, cosine of the u. So cosine of 3x will be the derivative minus sine 3x times the derivative of the inside, 3x prime. 3x prime will be 3. So t prime will be 30 times the minus times this 3 minus 90 sine of 3x. Let's see question number 3. Find the following. The derivative of cotan to the power 7 of 2x. Here you have to rewrite the function. So we can write this cotan power 7 of 2x will be cotan of 2x all to the power 7. We have seen one example similar. So we can use the general power rule. 7 will come down. Cotan of 2x, 7 minus 1, times the derivative of the inside, cotan of 2x. Now the derivative of the cotan of u is minus cosecant squared of u du over dx. So the u here is this 2x, this is the u. So 7 cotan of 2x to the power 6. Cotan of 2x, the derivative will be minus cosecant squared of 2x, which is u, times the derivative of the u, which is 2. So there is a 2 from here, there is a minus, there is a 7. So the final answer, the derivative will be minus 14 cotan to the power 6 here of 2x times cosecant squared of 2x. Now, for more questions on chain rule, you can look at the lecture number 8 in the Calculus 1. And for more questions on Calculus 1 in general, you can visit the playlist Calculus 1 Solved Questions. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can subscribe and share it with your friends. I hope I can see you in another video with another topic. Thank you guys for listening.